Hi there, it's Lucy and I'm here in the absolutely stunning Sussex countryside at Tottington Manor in Henfield. I'm joined today by the lovely Helen, co-owner of Tottington, and Dr. Marc Abraham OBE, animal rights campaigner, celebrity vets and actual author. Now, he's written adults books before. Children's books are a new thing for Marc, and we're here to celebrate the launch of Leon's Reef. Marc.
Hello.
Look at that little darling face.
Look
at it.
And a shout out to Sean Roberts, who's the illustrator and who's brought Leon and all his friends to life.
Yeah, it's absolutely sensational. Tell us about the book, what it's about and who it's for.
So Leon is a little yellow boxfish who basically swims around his reef, questioning all the symbiotic relationships. So it's about looking and behaving differently, but depending on each other for survival. And I kind of thought, as a scuba diver, that's a great metaphor for people just being kind to each other.
Yeah.
And also there's a bit of jeopardy in there. He gets stuck in a plastic bag. So there's a bit of plastic pollution, marine conservation thrown in. So it ticks a lot of boxes in terms of anti-bullying, inclusion, kindness, plus all the conservation stuff. So yeah, it only came out a few weeks ago. People seem to like it. It rhymes. And that's Leon's Reef for you in a nutshell.
It's beautiful. And we're here at Tottington Manor today because we've got the end of the month every Tuesday. Helen, is that right? We do the courtyard networking. Tell us a little bit about what it is you're creating here in this space.
I think we go out to quite a lot of networking events all over Sussex, and a lot of them can be quite rightly quite formal and quite regimented and produce good results. But when we created the courtyard here, which was only a couple of months ago, I think on the day we finished our planting, suddenly thought, do you know what a lovely space for the end of the working day to be able to sit here, talk some business in this environment. So we thought, well, we'll put it out there, see who wants to come.
Yeah.
And we've just done our third one. Thank you for being here, Marc, to do that with
Thank you,
us.
Helen. It's been wonderful.
And it just feels nice.
Yeah.
You know, there's no table sitting, just float around, talk to who you want to talk to, get yourself a drink from the bar, have some of the canapes, and just enjoy being around people who are in the same boat as you.
Yeah, local businesses, and actually it's quite nice. It's part removed out of Brighton. And what I've really enjoyed as being part of your networking group here on the last Tuesday of every month is that you base it around a good news Sussex story. And I think that we've all got enough bad news.
Yep.
And good news is something we all need more of. And actually this book is going to share the teachings, I suppose, of being kind, working together for young people. And actually it opens up that conversation around adults as well. So if people wanted to explore more about Leon's Reef, Marc, where would they look? Where would they be able to find your book?
Well, Lucy, that's a very good question. And not planned at all.
No, not at all.
You can find Leon's Reef on Amazon. You can find it on Waterstones. You can find it on W.H. Smith website. Yeah, super easy to find. And the best thing I think about Amazon is that you can then review it and give it a star rating. But obviously only give it a star rating if you like it.
Yeah.
The age group, which you mentioned earlier, is kind of 3 to 6.
Okay.
But we're finding younger kids like it because of the rhyming and the pictures, and older kids like it because of the animals in the story are all actually real.
Okay.
So it's sort of educational value. So yeah, if you've got any kids or you know any kids or you're related to any kids, this is the book for them.
Yeah.
Let Leon teach about kindness and also about keeping our seas nice and clean. And I have to say, Lucy, thanks for your involvement in how the book came about. And Helen, thanks for inviting me today to an amazing event with such lovely people. And what a setting, Tottington Manor. Come here and just enjoy the food, the atmosphere, and book a function, right?
That's very kind of you to say that.
And you can stay here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you can. But going back to the lovely book, we've bought a copy because it's dedicated, thank you, Marc, to the children who visit Tottington Manor, to be able to come in and read it. It will be located in our Sussex library inside. And what I also like about the book is it's got a really strong environmental message.
Yeah.
That actually, when you were saying about children aged 3 to 6, we kind of forget that, you know, at 6 years old, a lot of these children have got a lot more environmental awareness than an awful lot of adults. And I think it reinforces that from a very early age, which can only be a good thing.
Agreed. I think that's
100%. That's a better advert than I did for it.
No problem.
Yeah,
at all.
well done.
Well, you sold the hotel better than I did.
There you go.
Isn't that
That's symbiotic relationship, you see. Another one on the list.
Exactly, we're
There you
doing
go.
so well.
It actually is impacted.
100%.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
And how funny that actually, as people, we can always talk about the shine and the accomplishments of other people so much better than we can say of ourselves. But we are here in this beautiful space. You have done some amazing, incredible things, Mark. I'm a fan. I really like you and respect you for everything you've done for animal
you.
welfare, but also with this book, with donations that go to, is it Paddy Aware?
Paddy Aware Foundation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, the man doesn't stop giving away all the lovely money and
What an
everything.
idiot.
I
Why
know,
don't I
what's
keep
wrong with
something for
him?
once?
I know, I'm going to have words with the business development, but
think so.
sincerely, Helen, the group of people you bring here and everything you've done with this space since I stayed very early on, as we were talking about earlier when
did.
you first took it on, it's gorgeous.
Thank
and
you.
you've got weddings. My sister and I came for a Sunday lunch a few months ago. We were welcomed so warmly. She brought her dog. We had the most beautiful food. Your wine list is extensive. You were ticking all the boxes.
Thank
and
you.
I celebrate that because it's not easy to do. So
I think the secret for me is that if you've always been in hospitality and you're still always doing everything every day that you've always done, you need to stop and have a rethink today.
Yes.
I think you have got to evolve. You've got to evolve with your audience. You know, you take the wine, for example. You know, you think, well, there's lots of places sell Sussex wine. Yep, maybe they do, but 25% of our wine is from Sussex, but not just available by the bottle, but it's all available by the glass. And being a rural venue, you know, our mantra is, our motto is that if you can only have one glass, make it the best glass.
Yes.
You've got to keep marketing. You've got to keep talking about who you are. You know, hence why we do things like, as we were talking about earlier, the Christmas market, big celebrations on VE Day, you know, something fun on Halloween. Know your audience and think far enough ahead.
And if you have problems sleeping, there's enough sheep that you can count
Most definitely.
over there to help you
Most
sleep.
definitely. Every now and again, we do receive feedback from guests who've stayed that either the cows or the sheep have woken them up. And it's obviously disappointing if anyone doesn't get a good night's sleep, but it's a bit of an ironic problem.
Yeah, it
Right.
is. It's a good problem.
It's
to
a
have.
good
problem.
problem to have.
I love that with
Yeah.
the counting sheep, Mark. You're
There you go.
brilliant. I love that. Well, bless you. Thanks so much for having a chat to us here today.
Thank you,
and
Lucy.
well done, you both,
Yeah.
sincerely, for all you're doing and all you're achieving. And let's keep thinking outside the box, keep being creative, and keep bringing it all together in this collaborative forum.
But thank you also to everything you do for the people that you introduce us to. You really are the epitome of networking, and that's what makes business go round.
Let's do that.
And I don't think the Reef would exist without your help in the process.
Oh, shucks.
That's
you
true.
guys.
You can't underestimate the importance of thanking and acknowledging people when they've helped your journey.
Definitely.
So thank you and thank you.
And thank you too.
There you go.
And thank you both.
And thank you to the cameraman.
And thank you,
It's
And
thank you
ladies.
from from me, and it's thank you from them.
Yes, and that's enough thank yous for today. Just in case it's a few too many. But it's been lovely talking and chatting to Helen and to Mark here at Tottington Manor, and we'll speak to you again soon.